Hello and welcome. Today we are going to discuss the Workstream Radar, which is a proprietary software of 7 Consulting. Let us start by exploring what are the basic requirements of running the WSR. So we will start with the introduction and then the requirements, and then we'll move on to the Workstream Radar demonstration. So Workstream Radar enables the project and program executives to visualize the efforts in days throughout the project or the program. It maps the total project effort and effort required on the critical path. The total project or program can analyze the effort baseline versus actual effort on the project. In order to run the WSR, you need to have the baseline. You need to differentiate your project into different work streams, and you need to have the baseline Slack. At the time of making the baseline, you can copy the Slack column in the new custom column, and you can use that custom column as a custom duration and name it as baseline Slack, because that is very important information that will be required to make the WSR graph. And for generating the WSR, you need to have the status date, and that can be filled by going on to the project and project information. So if we see at the WSR graph that is generated at the end of all of the analysis of the project in Microsoft project format, there are various graph lines which actually show different meaning, and let us discuss what exactly each line depicts. So over here you can see this purple line indicates the actual total project effort, and this red line is the actual effort on the critical path, whereas this dotted line in orange shows the total project effort which was baseline, and the green line shows the total project effort which was on critical path, and it was the baseline effort on the critical path. You can see the difference over here, that there's quite a lot of difference as compared to the baseline and the actual. So it means that the baseline effort was forecast at a very low level, approximately up to 330 days at max, but actually the project has touched more than 500 days of effort at a particular time. And same is the case if there is a difference between the red and purple lines. It means that the project is moving on to a relatively less riskier zone, whereas when the distance between these two lines is less, it means the project is running at a high risk. Any change in the project duration, any delay in the critical path can actually delay the whole project. Over here, this this vertical line actually gives us the status, right? And the dotted line shows us the forecast. So over here you can see this baseline actually continues, and actually supposed to be finished by this time in terms of effort, but the project is now forecasting to be moving on towards further ahead, and you see more and more effort is required. So in this way we can depict the meaning of the WSR graph. Let us move on to the live demonstration. So in order to run the WSR graph, you need to have the project schedule made in Microsoft Project, and as you know from our previous videos that WSR is part of the 7 tools, and 7 tools, once they are installed, it becomes part of Microsoft Project. So over here you can see the WSR Workstream Radar, and if I press it, I have to give the password. When I press OK, I just have to enter the workstream, and I have to select the baseline, and I have to select the baseline Slack. So without giving these information, you won't be able to generate the WSR. Now let us try to find out how we can set up the baseline Slack, because we can set up the baseline, we cannot set up the workstream, but how to set these two. So in my project, if I have got a column named as total Slack, at the time of making my baseline, I'll just save this total Slack column into a new duration, insert column, and I'll just add I've already saved a baseline slack duration by name of 1. So at the time of making the baseline, I'll copy all of the information and paste it in the baseline slack column. So once I've done that, I'll just go on again and fill all of the information. And once after filling up all of the information, I'll just press the save button, and you see the analysis part will start, which will take 1 to 5 minutes. And once that is done, you'd be able to see the graph. So in order to save the time, I've already generated the graph, and over here you can see that Workstream Radar graph is made by 7 tools. This is the whole project graph, and you can see different lines over here as discussed earlier. And the good thing is that it makes the Workstream Radar from the Workstream point of view. So it has made a separate graph for project management, change management, technology, testing. So all of the work streams that have been defined in your project, it will be able to make separate graphs for those work streams. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you've learned a lot. For more information, please keep tuned to the channel of 7 Consulting. Thank you very much.